Thank you very much for the invitation. And I will begin here, chairpersons, the ladies and gentlemen, the colleagues. Today, I would like to present to you the newly discovered energy meridian identified by Professor Bahr, which, in my opinion, represents a significant advancement in reducing therapy resistance when performing auricular acupuncture. Auricular acupuncture, the teacher from Professor Bahr was Professor Noger of Lyon, South France, and it has origin so the German-speaking countries, also Austria, because my teacher was with a pupil from Professor Bahr, so I know him well. He found this energy meridian 2017, published 2018, and my opinion is that it is a closed system. You can work that therapy resistance is going down. That was important for us because acupuncture is in Austria only a private medicine. The government doesn't prohibit, but it is not seen well. So we have to be much better than conventional medicines, then patients come to us. And if you change your positions in medicine, I'm original and orthopedic surgeons, then conservative, and then was my profession change to acupuncture. So we always think over, why does a patient says, very good, I'm very satisfied, and another not. And this meridian, after 20 years practice, make me hopeful that we can the therapy resistant forget. Now, what is this new meridian? It is to be regarded as a meridian of higher order. Chakras are considered psychophysical energy centers where a transfer takes place. These centers of power, located along the vertical axis of the body, collect, transform, and distribute flowing energy. They are the points at which the soul manifests into the physical, and the physical in turn is transformed back into the spiritual. Physical illnesses, as well as psychological tensions, have a negative impact on the chakras. Conversely, a newly treated and energetically strengthened chakra can positively influence physical imbalance. If one chakra is blocked or out of balance, it also affects the other chakras and reduces the vital life force. Now, one key point for the success is to know the pulse reflex, according to Noger and Bahr, and it's the basis for targeted and successful auricular acupuncture. The discovery of this RAC, of this auricular cardiac reflex, happened by chance during the examination of a patient with hip osteoarthritis. At the classical pulse point on the radial artery and during movement of the patient's hip, the pulse at the hip point of the right auricle change depending on how he stimulated the ear. RIC is a dynamic change that occurs when microstimuli simultaneously act on the patient. There is an ideal Paris point, and RIC palpation produces reproducible results in double-blind trials. Now, Professor Bahr, and that is what is really new, discovered 4 energy points on the lower extremity called ENA, ENB, ENC, END, which are supposed to carry the energy flow from the earth chakra to the first chakra or root chakra. These 4 new or 2 classical points are to be discussed. What is the definition of a meridian? A meridian is an energetic line of connection in which, for example, certain natural frequencies resonate with all meridian points. And the Bahr meridian is the first newly discovered meridian since 1760 years. The conventionality of all points on these meridians with the frequency of 136.1 Hz, it's the own 1 frequency, proves that it is indeed a meridian in the sense of an energetic sequence of points, analogous to the classical Chinese meridians. A strange additional resonance with O1 is found in royal jelly. We say in German Gelée royale. It's the nourishment of the queen bee. It can therefore also be used for acupuncture point detection. Now the earth chakra, it is in the near of kidney 1, but it not ident to kidney 1. It is located in the visual center of the sole of the foot, approximately 3 zoom behind kidney 1, which is located in the center between the both of the toes. This point is especially important for grounding the person with a basic energy. The Indian chakra 1 requires the energy flow from below. Energetically speaking, this point is generally much stronger than kidney 1. Associated flower therapy is the Californian flower violet. The treatment can also be the laser therapy. You take the frequency from O1 and you have to do the laser on this point for 5 to 10 minutes. It is 400 to 500 milliwatt. Then the second is the point ENB, which is the spleen pancreas 6. It is the group low point of the lower yin meridians. The reunion area of spleen 6, liver 5, and kidney 8 has a stronger energetic effect than kidney 7. It is a point of great significance in many aspects. Master Tung even refers to the reunion area as Emperor of Humanity. Associated flower is the Australian living essence Pincushion acacia. Additional medication, if needed, Pincushion acacia for the point ENB and red legionnaire for strengthening the G movement. The point ENC corresponds to the point kidney 10. It is a classical point. It is also referred to as CE point, is indicated for patients with low energy flow in the meridian, is assigned to the water element, and is also called the point kidney within kidney. The point ENC acts as an energetic bridge point between points ENB and the subsequent point END, and serves to prevent the energy flow from breaking off in the middle of the leg in patients with low energy. The flower remedy were pink mulla mulla, That's an Australian bush descents. And now the last point from the lower extremity is the point E and D. It's the cardinal point of its meridian at the master point according to Professor Suwander from Switzerland. Located approximately midway between liver 9 and liver 10, about 5 zoom below the inguinal breeze. It also corresponds to the well-known master, to the point from master 2, the master point 80.13. This point has an outstanding effect on the left side for emotional issues and on the right side for organ-related liver gallbladder conditions. It is the energetic master point for the entire chakra system, from the root chakra to the crown chakra. The flow essence is fringed mantis rochi, Australian living essence, a point that is used across regions and in energetic context. Now, in short form, the positive course from EN0 to EN7. The EN0 is an important point and also holds general significance, as it is a reference point for over-acidity, especially noticeable in cases of psychological overload. You see this on the hand and on the ear, and here on the hand. Now the main chakras 1 to 7 and the 2 extracorporeal chakras summarized. Chakra 1, well known, the flower orange spike B, frequency 42 to 3 Hertz. Chakra 2, kidney and sexual chakra with the frequency 3123 Hertz, and flower is Macrosambia redleaf. Chakra 3, navel chakra, Manipura chakra, flower snake bush, the frequency 2398. One very important point is the MG, the master point of G movement. We know that G stagnation followed by blood stasis is found in many patients with pain syndromes, but also in depressive, emotionally distant individuals. In all cases, such stagnation must always be resolved to prevent therapy resistance. Location, the point is located approximately 7.5 to 8 centimeter proximal to the middle finger knuckle, and the frequency is 7,695 Hertz. The flower is Great Legionardia, and it's very important to find this point if it makes an oscillation, because it is really therapy resistance, and you don't know why doesn't it work on the patient. And you give 3 drops from Great Legionardia. You can also give the frequency, and then you can find 3 points, 1 gold point of the other side, a silver point, and a bridge point, which you find with the sapphire stone essence. And so you can make this stagnation away. The extracorporeal chakras and the autoaggression point. The extracorporeal chakras are the 2 higher centers and have no physical aspects. They connect us with the universe and by extension with creation itself. The chakras function together as an interconnected system in which each chakra influences the energy of the others. You can see it on the hand. EN8, EN9, and in the ear is here in front of the flower orange lesionaltia for 8 and for the 9th chakra silver princess come. The autoaggression point is a well-known point. A and 13 corresponds to the point 1105, the cardinal point for the young linking vessel. It is capable of eliminating all 6 pathogenic factors, and the frequency is 7,700 Hertz. Now, the 2 protective chakras, and that's the most important from this meridian, is the protective chakras. EN10 is significant in the balance between peaceful and forceful powers. It corresponds to the higher order as you find it in a pentagram. The flower is many-headed triandra. The frequency is 7,696 Hertz. The next is the second protective chakra, the point EN16. Location is approximately section proximal to the wrist on the non-dominant forearm with the frequency 7,710 Hertz. Flower Angelica here in Californian fluorescence. The holistic power that it can extends from the physical to the emotional is already present at point EN15, but the inner spiritual core is something truly special in humans, also has this additional unique energy point. The last 2 points I will speak about is EN19 and EN22. EN19 is the self-healing point, the master point of regeneration. And by the self-healing point is extremely important, the point in silver, because you can detect the blockage of self-healing and you can make a wonderful balance. Location point EN19 is located approximately 8 sun above the wrist near triple warmer line. And the other point is the point of soul warmth empathy. You can see in the near the point love and hate. Location approximately 5 sun above EN21 between large intestine 13 and 14. Frequency 3,751 Hertz in flower yellow stadium. And this is the point that seems to be the most important point to make away the hate of the patients that doesn't realize something. Here are the points on the upper arm. You will see here this point for empathy. And in the ear, it's here a line behind the ear in the middle, rising up to the top. What's for the meridian from Bahr is necessary to know? We have not only a positive line, we have also a negative course from 0, 1 EN to 5 EN. And in my practice, I found out that the point -1 is the most important point with the frequency 3,850. And that's an interesting frequency because if you multiply with 2, you came off 7,700. That's the autoaggression points. If you know the basic musically, you know that multiply with 2 or divide with 2, you have also an octave. The flower is purple leaf water lily, and The explanation, it is a rebellion of the Shak regime with a reversal of energy flow. The enormous forces of the Kundalini are reversed and result in weakness. A second point is the carcinoma indicator point, and is on the extensor side. You see, you have here EN0, there is -1 EN. It's all on the middle finger, in the middle of the phalanx, -2 EN, and on the top -3 EN. And -3 EN can make all. The flower is black kangaroo. The point is found in cases of manifest cancer, but needle be, and conventional medical treatment must be further optimized, that's clear. But it also, you will see it in the last slide, the diagnosis of the cause of negative G must be completely clear, as the causes can vary greatly, ranging from severe carcinomas to depression, anxiety disorders, pain syndromes, total energy deficiency, and serious internal diseases. -5 would be here, between -3, -4, -5 would be here. Is point of the strong negative meridian side, the destructive G. This point is located on the inner side of the dominant middle finger. Now the summary. The application of the energy meridian, according to Professor Bahr, is a significant enrichment, both diagnostically and therapeutically. By utilizing all known points, we can reliably rule out serious illnesses and overlook nothing. In addition, therapeutic options have become possible in many ways, both for already existing and emerging illnesses. Likewise, the co-treatment of carcinomas is now meaningful, both in acute phases and in the prevention of recurrences. Thank you for attention.